Hi, everybody. So today I want to talk about the 1987 action crime drama City on Fire, which is from Hong Kong and directed by the Ringo Lam, who was a pretty famous, would become a pretty famous and acclaimed director there. This was part of his On Fire series, as it became known. Each film dealing with a different part of society and kind of his bleak views of it. Um, he would also venture into Hollywood in the mid 90s, directing the Jean Claude Van Damme vehicle Maximum Risk. Did a few other films with Van Damme as well after that, though never quite reaching the commercial success. Um, so, City on Fire stars Chow Yun-Fat. Uh, One of his earlier roles, he first became known the year before in the John Woo breakout film Better Luck Tomorrow. Um, Fat, of course, became a superstar. Maybe his most iconic role would be Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Ironically, he's kind of associated with the action genre. Though, he really did a lot of dramatic roles and even comedies too. Um, he would star also in the 1989 John Woo film, The Killer, which also features one of the other main actors in this movie, which is Danny Lee. Lee was mostly known and began his career in martial arts films. And then wanted to break away from that. He actually formed his own production company. He would direct films on his own, starting in the early 80s. Um, Anyway, so City on Fire is about Chow Yun-Fat's character. He's an undercover cop hoping to retire soon when he ends up having to work this one last case, infiltrating Danny Lee's gang of jewel thieves. Um, and then towards the end, they find out that they have a mole in the gang, and ensues that they try to find out who it is. That sounds sort of familiar. This film is actually the inspiration for Reservoir Dogs, directed by Tarantino. Tarantino would catch some criticism for that, though they are two very different films. City on Fire is a much more direct narrative. Wow. So really, Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs is only kind of aside. There's some shots that are borrowed from it, but the plot is really only from the last 10-15 minutes of this film. This goes into a lot more backstory, into the actions leading up to the final climax. Anyway, so I recommend you check it out. If you're a fan of Tarantino and haven't seen this, it's definitely worth checking out. Or if you're just interested in seeing some Hong Kong cinema that you might not be familiar with. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. It's available on Canopy, and see you soon.